Hello everyone, it's time for another book talk. This one is for an ebook that I read, and it is All Systems Red by Martha Wells. This was published in 2017. This is book number 1 out of 7 in the Murderbot Diaries. There is a prequel to this one. Do you need to read the prequel? I did read the prequel before this book. Honestly, I would say you don't need to, but if you do enjoy this series, by all means, go ahead. It's not a make or break type of a situation in my opinion. This is, I would say this is classified as adult, and it is a science fiction / fantasy. More so on the sci-fi. I don't really see the fantastical elements. I would say it's definitely much more sci-fi. When I read this book, there was an audiobook available. It is narrated by Kevin R. Free, and it was 3 hours and 17 minutes on standard one-time speed. So what is this about? We are following the perspective of Murderbot. This is told in first person. The only name we know him by is Murderbot. And he is helping this group of people on a planet, so it does take place in like space, definitely not on Earth. And he is helping them. He is able to see when something is not going to go quite right. So he is with this group of basically scientists on a planet conducting surface tests. And he is able to see, you know, when something's not quite right, certain changes and things. Now this Murderbot does wear like a helmet. I mean, they all wear a helmet. They're out in space type of a situation. But he likes to keep like his visor down so they can't see his face. He's part human, part Murderbot type of a situation. Like they took a human and put in electrical parts type of a situation. He does reminisce about time on a previous job and remembers a mass killing, and he does reference this, and the story does go on from that point. This one, he makes references to the past and why he does what he does now with this group of people. He is assigned to them to try to keep them safe, but safety is not always a concern for this company that they work with. They just go with the lowest bidder, and it's just not a concern. So he wants to get to the truth with things. Think of Murderbot more, I would say more like a slave situation, because they do buy him, and someone can say, I'll buy you, but I will set you free, type of a thing there. So that's kind of what this is, science fiction based machine slavery. Yeah, that is supposed to keep these people safe. So what is your representation? It mentioned brown skin. It mentioned someone that is in a marriage with multiple partners, so polyamory, and anything else is going to be up to your imagination. So maybe a little bit of LGBT. It is one of the tags on Goodreads, or at least it was the last time I looked at it, and more than likely because of the polyamory, where you're going to either have multiple men, multiple women, or whatever it is, because I know it's polygamy if it's one man, multiple women. I don't know what it is for the other way around. I don't know. Anyway, as far as your content and your trigger warnings, blood is mentioned. Okay? And that is pretty much it. The edition that I read was 149 pages. So in case you are still on the fence, we have the following words. We have, in case there's one that you want nothing to do with, we have shit 8 times, the word suicide once, fuck 4, shit show once, half-ass 4 times, piss once, balls once, damn twice, hell 3 times, and asshole 3 times. One thing that I thought was cool with the Murderbot is he can place some like images in his head, like a TV show that he likes to watch. There's a lot of references to that. He needs to like quote unquote charge or recharge. So there are some cool things about that. Okay. Reading about Martha Wells just on the Goodreads profile, it says, Martha Wells has been an SFF, so science fiction fantasy writer, since her first fantasy novel was published in 1993. And her work includes the books of the Ruxura series, the Ilran series, the Murderbot Diaries series, and other fantasy novels, most recently Witch King, Tor.com 2023. She has also written media tie-in fiction for Star Wars, Stargate, Atlantis, and Magic the Gathering, as well as short fiction, YA novels, and nonfiction. She has won Nebula Awards, Hugo Awards, Locus Awards, and a Dragon Award. And her work has appeared on the Philip K. Dick Award ballot. the British Science Fiction Association Award ballot, the USA Today bestseller list, the Sunday Times bestseller list, and the New York Times bestseller list. She is a member of the Texas Literary Hall of Fame, and her books have been published in 25 languages. She is also a consulting producer on the Murderbot Diaries series for Apple TV+. So, there you go. If you are wanting to see an adaptation from book to TV, Murderbot Diaries. Let me know if you have read this book. I will be continuing on with this series. Definitely let me know if you've read it. If you read anything else by Martha Wells. If you have read this, is it for you? Do you enjoy it, or is it not? Definitely let me know. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I will talk to you later.